The Royal Navy F-35 stealth fighter jet that made an emergency landing on the 14th of June, 19 days ago, is still stuck at the Thiruvananthapuram airport in Kerala. 19 days on the ground. Now, in military aviation, aircraft having problems and having to be grounded is not uncommon, but 19 days for such an advanced fighter is definitely abnormal. And we're told after repeated attempts to get this aircraft serviceable and able to fly back on its own power, the Royal Navy and the British government are now considering a plan B, which could involve something like this. These are representative images from 2019 of an F-35 being dismantled and loaded inside a giant C-17 heavy lift aircraft. So this kind of thing is precisely what the Royal Navy is currently looking at after having practically given up trying to fix this aircraft. Let's tell you a little bit more about this aircraft before we go to our guests and understand how difficult it's going to be to get this thing back to the UK. It is part of the most expensive military projects in the world, the F-35, the Joint Strike Fighter. The F-35 program over its entire life will cost over $1.7 trillion. Just think about that number. Most lethal, survivable and connected fighter aircraft. The reason I'm telling you all this, of course, is to even think of an aircraft like this just sitting on the ground for 19 days in India gives pilots an advantage against any adversary. It's like, in many ways, looked at as some kind of a Brahmastra by the countries that operate it. Stealth coating, radar blockers, lots of secretive technology are part of this. Advanced AI and data fusion, part of the technology is encrypted software and sensors. That's one of the reasons why the Brits are very skittish about this technology being away from them for too long. It has nuclear and, of course, missile capabilities. Foreign access has raised big concerns, but India and Britain obviously have very close diplomatic relationship. Who can dismantle this aircraft? Only Lockheed Martin trained engineers. That's the company that manufactured these aircrafts. There's a great deal of military oversight which is necessary when dismantling takes place, because these are highly specialized aircraft. Every move is logged and verified because it's also a very expensive aircraft. Even screws are security coded, which is standard in fighter aircraft. But loss of a jet can be looked at as a data breach risk as well. And that is one of the reasons perhaps it has actually taken so long to arrive at this plan B to get this aircraft back to where it came from. It came from a ship, but it might have to be taken back on a giant C-17 aircraft.